I was going through the residential neighborhoods to avoid traffic, and I noticed everyone around me was looking a little old. And there were fences up everywhere, and on them were signs that said, "We don't call the cops at the picture of humanity blacked out and removed." Tall cameras pointed down on us and whirled and whined as it tried to pick up every one of our movements. He's traveling to his destination that's 3 states over, cursing geography for the mountains. It's crated out of sand, with the snowplow blocking traffic, and both shoulders in the remaining lanes filled with semi-trucks with their trailers all going the same speed, and all of them read, "No aid or comfort for my enemies." He's wondering what this could mean, but the Jake breaks squeals out his thoughts. A trailer full of cattle with "Eat Beef" branded on all their hides. They're shuffling a little embarrassed, but I guess it's no different than the man who leads them, marking himself with all the signs that he's taking his carriage straight into the darkness, where the river flows upwards, and there's no paddling against the current of the waves. They're wearing a sign that makes it clear just how many people they've killed, but the stadium stops the game, so everyone can stop to applaud them, and they're getting stopped on the street so many times, so people can shake their hands, pat them on the back, and most of all take pictures of all their children as they cross the road, but the hand is holding up a blinking light for now. Why they'd spray paint their contact information, as well as their social security number, I was more than a little baffled. But I really shouldn't be too shocked and appalled. After all, everyone wants to accomplish recognition. And for the band of hackers and thieves playing in front of their creation, the spray painter is the most famous person in the world. And certainly that'll count for something. The sticker said how much they've run through the forests in Africa, which I would have been more impressed with, had I not grasped the purpose. Everyone is slowing down and succumbing to exhaustion, gets shoved down and don't duplicate, and have their cells split off, and join the tiniest particles of dust in the universe, which the deities inhale on their lunch break. The symbols of their bank account were spilling out onto the road, where they're run over by the man pulling the tractor, splitting the eardrums of all the children, and the brains of all the parents that don't realize their creations, are laying on the ground and getting handcuffed by the country boy serving as the city cop, complaining about training the weapons to match the user's violence. God's gonna murder you in your sleep, or at least that is what the sign in block letters said. And I watched the owner of the building put them up. I didn't want to talk to him, but when somebody dared to ask why I'd say something like that, he complained and wailed, saying he didn't make that up. He just heard it somewhere, and, well, life is really getting hard when you can't say what you want. He's got a t-shirt that shows just how fertile he is. He can't be stopped. The people around whisper and gossip, but he's looking for the next dumpster to pull a living thing out of. And I'm trying to protect and shield my eyes from the pollution alerts that I keep getting, because I'd rather just not know. But the forecaster is handing out sheets in all the wrong languages. His message was that truth is located below the bridge, 6 blocks from Main Street, and I started looking on the ground for her, but only saw pennies in Sacagawea. The man there had carved into his forehead, something I really couldn't read in the dark, and the baseball team started throwing equipment at me, but I said I couldn't play since I tore my Achilles. So they just took my wallet and spent all my money on foundation and mascara. The decal on his vehicle said "Volunteer Cop." You don't even have to pay me to gun down an entire neighborhood or housing project. I'm glad the council voted yes on this, because the benefit packages they've been giving out were just a little too expensive. So I think it's just best to let strangers follow you and come into your own, because domestic disturbances are too boring. And then all his ammo went up in flames because he left the car heater on.